Welcome back to Workers and Resources. Today is the day we set up Dubasalia in Mormorsk and earn ourselves 2 more researchers. That is the goal. Everything has been set up. Don't think we need to change anything. One addition to be made is the police station, because we were running into a few crime issues in Brospin. We're also working on a new police station in that area, and hopefully can set it up soon, in addition to a new prison. We need both. Both of them are set up in a way where they have access to everything, I think. Okay, we don't have water, or do we have water? No, we don't have water. Both are set up in a way where they almost have access to everything. We will set up water and sewage in this area. So the police station can work at full efficiency. And maybe the crime is actually the reason why happiness is not that high over here. Because they are driving to Brospin, and maybe... or maybe they're just the crime in the grocery store is affecting them, I don't know. We need to resolve that, that's for sure. The police station in Dubasalia might have range. Okay, it will not have range to Brospin, but it should have probably range to Mormorsk. We need to see if that's actually the case. Or if we need to set up something explicitly in Mormorsk as well. Mormorsk is large enough where it warrants a police station, I think. Since there's over 100 people here, I think it could be helpful. I do need to set up a footpath, so we can build this. Otherwise this won't get constructed. And I will have to wait until this road is done so I can hook this up here. Don't want to do that right now, while they're still paving it. Alternatively, I could hook it up here, I guess. We'll see. Water and sewage for the whole area, 1 tank should be enough. Our storage for citizen goods has been built, mostly food, clothing, electronics. We still need supply to the pub, and we do need our distribution office to make everything happen. But this is getting built up slowly, so everything seems to be in order. We'll set up 2 hazardous waste storages here, so our clinic can store its hazardous waste in here and it can get picked up occasionally. Shouldn't make that much pollution, well, that much waste, so it will not generate any pollution from being cleared out a little bit more slowly. I was thinking that I could change this route to add another loading here, where I say the first one is mixed waste and the second one is hazardous waste. And for the second one you don't wait until fully loaded, you just pick up any hazardous waste that is available and also drive it over here and unload it. And that way we're not going to run full on either of these wastes. Downside then being, of course, if they put in stuff like construction waste. I'm not handling that right now. And I can only handle 1 waste type on a direct route, so I don't know. Maybe this one will be any type of waste, and then after that you'll run once for hazardous waste, just to make sure that one doesn't overflow. Then you run any type of waste again. What if I tell you to run any type of waste until fully loaded and then anything? I don't know, this doesn't... I think the first one with the hazardous waste would make more sense, but it doesn't really handle every situation that could arise with the possibility of construction waste, metal scrap, aluminum scrap, plastic, all of that potentially popping up. So we'll wait. Alright. We have our food warehouse, we have our alcohol and clothing. Did I not assign the electronics warehouse? Apparently not. We can bring food here. We can bring alcohol here. We can bring food. Oh right, I don't need electronics. Because this is just a small store. That's right. I think we'll set everything up to 50% here. Because it is somewhat far away from everything else, so make sure that this keeps filled. Or it stays filled. We don't run into any supply issues. Consumption should be quite low, I think. I hope a small grocer is enough for this. This is 100 people per 2 buildings, so 200 people. I also think one sport facility would be enough, but we'll give them options. Cancel that. No, we only built one for now. This might be redesigned. Maybe the sport facility closer to the pub. Yeah, sport facility closer to the pub. Have it here. Somewhere. That's a little bit too close, maybe. Leave a little bit of room for a footpath and hook it up like so. And then this one can probably go through here. We'll do that. Get rid of these. I'll leave this footpath for now, but this one will probably also be removed. Yeah, just continue building. Still waiting on electricity. We can, however, now assign the delivery. It won't be able to unload until we have electricity, but at least we are less likely to forget. So we have gravel storage, we have coal storage. Okay. And then we'll assign the specific resources, even though we don't need to. But I like doing that, so unload gravel, unload coal, 30%, that should be fine. Okay. Looks like the substation is being built. Excellent. That will cause the trains to arrive here soon. Fire station is full. We do have water in the area. We just don't have electricity, but that's fine. At least we have drinking water. Police station has finished construction. We'll give it all the police cars. We also have to apparently give it storage for waste. I think a small one is probably going to be enough. It's only this building, I think. Oh, okay, and the repair station. But the repair station also has these. Okay. Make it a large one. Why not? Well, room could be a reason. Space is a concern, but not really. I think fuel will be handled with this, and I think if we have, yeah, we'll have a waste storage here. All right. Okay, let's see if they can deal with crime in this area and help these officers. I also need to assign myself to be notified when this one finishes. And then we need to check if it is in range of Mormosque. It might not be because of the travel distance. We could have a shorter route right here going across on a gravel road also into this area. I don't know. Or just a dedicated police station here. Would probably be easier. Still waiting on the distribution of this. Paving needs to finish, need 1 more ton of asphalt. Okay. Slowly recovering, I think. I don't see you dealing with any crime. But then again, I don't see you getting any more crimes either. I guess they're all running out into... Well, you're having reconstruction being done, but I don't think it's happening. Did the construction office assign itself already? Yes. That's a lot of construction tasks. I think we might need our small construction office for reconstruction tasks still. I think that is a good idea. And it probably will remain a staple of our republic. So our construction office responsible for maintenance in Brospin. We'll set that to high priority. We have a construction office right next door. And then this one can still help with reconstruction, but this one will only have the task of reconstruction. And it should make it so that buildings should not have to wait for their reconstruction to get done until all the other constructions are done. We'll have a dedicated vehicle for that. Still waiting on electricity, only waiting on workers for that, and it appears like some workers are now on their way. Soon to be picked up from a bus stop, giving us electricity, causing the trains to arrive here and filling up the gravel and coal storage with resources so we can start making cement as soon as the factory is up and we have people living in the area. Also started building some of the monuments over here. Slowly. That's fine. No electricity here yet either. Still waiting on the power transformer, which needs to be connected with a high voltage cable. High voltage cable is already up, so we just need the transformer, and then this area will get electricity and we can start bringing in all the materials. I guess we could already start bringing in materials, but we're also waiting on the distribution office, so not that urgent, I guess. Looks like we've also started construction of the asphalt and concrete plant area, which is nice. It's not a priority. Nothing really is a priority except getting up the new police station, and yeah, that one seems to be working well now. It received a little bit of water in a direct delivery, but we should get these constructed up as soon as possible to make water deliveries more efficient. I wonder if I could use the other type of tree that I barely use, the acacia, in the open areas. I want to know how these ones will look. Let's give it a try and see what it looks like. And then maybe we can use them more often in the open spaces to fill them up a little bit with stuff. Give the greenery area some character. Why is there so many trains waiting? Because they're loading very slowly. And also unloading very slowly. To be expected. Yes, I know. Oh, there's a train. Oh, they're also waiting here now. Right, because I'm running all of the exports through one customs house on this side now. But it's working. This is only for exports, so waiting over here is fine. I don't know if they run through the coal ore, it's coal, not coal ore anymore, through the coal loading station. Presumably not. Presumably they are on the main route, but I would need to pay attention to check that, and right now it's not important. Maybe if I get another traffic jam warning I can take a look. Prison is almost done. We will accelerate the construction of the prison by telling this building to send all of its workers to the construction site, so we don't have to wait for buses. That should get that done pretty quickly with like 15, more than 15 workers on the construction site just from the house. And then we'll assign resource deliveries to the prison We'll assign the dedicated refrigerated truck. But I think I'll assign a small one, just the same as the other prison. So we'll get the smaller one that can be recolored. There is not a very large amount of meat to be stored in the prison. Load here. Do not wait until loaded in case there... Well, I guess... Yeah, do not wait until loaded. It's fine. But wait until unloaded. And you give me a warning if you run empty, because then a bunch of trucks are running around without doing anything. Assign resource deliveries. We need 60-40 split. A little bit more food, I think. That will be fine. Okay, so now the investigations are split between our two police stations, and I think they're gonna catch up again. A bunch of these investigations will run out of time, but after that they should be fine again. Fuel station will need fuel. I think I already assigned it. Yes. Just need to wait for electricity to become available in the area. We do have electricity over here now. That means trains will now start to arrive unloading coal and gravel. And will get us ready for production in the area. Yep, Brospin Prison has indeed finished construction. I hope enough workers decide to work here. I do want to set a loyalty limit, please. Make sure to keep our prison security as high as we can feasibly get. Yeah. Fire station over here has been constructed. I will hold off on buying a fire truck just in case something catches fire and there's no one living here, to avoid any incidents. So fire trucks from Zhezhov or Murmansk, where we did set up the fire trucks without anyone living here, can then drive to Dubasaya and extinguish any fire in time, hopefully. Volcanodeni has a fire in a flat, already extinguished, no problem. Crop exports are running. We have about 3 more exports. We're still bringing in the harvest. How's the harvest looking this year? Still good. We got 2 more months. Well, maybe 1.5. Harvest is almost completely done. And then the trucks can spend the rest of their time bringing in the crops. That'll work for us. Small construction office. Got the resources. After that, roof construction, and after that, it's done. And then we can set up our maintenance office here, dealing with repairing existing buildings. So this one has been waiting quite a while, and its productivity has been reduced. we'll assign a load of foreign workers to finish the construction. Seems like we're just lacking workers in the area. AKA transportation of workers. The next development after the concrete and asphalt plant, I think we're going to consider moving up into this area by developing into either this direction, which would be opening up this, but I think maybe we have to go through here to get access to this area for our larger town. And maybe think about at least setting up the technical university so we have it. And we could do some basic research, like actually seeing all the resources, so we don't have to search for them one by one. So this way into this area, with the technical university being in a town that maybe the technical university being here and this having a tunnel through, probably 2 tunnels with a main road going through that mountain. That means we would have to go through here into this area. Well, I think we're going to decide on the name for the new town right now by plopping down a name tag and seeing what comes up and marking the area. So this hill is pretty much dead center of the map. We can't really build on it directly, but we can build next to it. But I think this is going to be the center of the town. Messina. And I think the technical university will be either on this side or this side. On our way to Messina, we can probably also develop another village or 2 handling food and or alcohol production. Making our own food seems like a good idea because the price is growing. I think the crop price might also be growing in equivalent numbers, so it doesn't really affect us that much because the crop price is going up and down because of our export. But it's continuously rising, so food price does not seem to be affected that much by our exports, but it does have a few dips. So it's affecting it a little bit. There's a few bumps in this as well. But I think producing that ourselves will also be useful. And a single food factory can produce a lot. Not sure. I don't think we'll make a full throughput food factory. But if we do, then we need to make a town for it. Last construction phase. Delivery of steel and boards, real quick. The 4 workers here only have 1.5 hours left. They will not... Okay, got another delivery of workers, so we will finish this construction right now. Then we'll set it up like our other construction offices that do maintenance. For example, the one in Volcanedeni. So we need a concrete mixer, cover towel, dump truck, open hull. Is that a small or... Oh yeah, it's just an open, okay. W50 crane. And a bus. Then disable auto search, remove everything, set it to... Oh yeah, I have to enable auto search, disable everything except reconstruction and machine replacement, then remove everything. Auto search 3 kilometers. And assign all the resources. And workers. Asphalt and concrete will assign soon to a locally sourced site, but until then we have to get it from a customs house. But the workers are still supposed to be picked up here. Okay, that should handle maintenance. There's a bunch of buildings that require maintenance, so I think it's a good thing we did that. Looks like they start on medium priority now, which is also good. Low priority was dangerous. And yeah, they can do the maintenance. That'll be fine. Reconstruction in progress, causing our shopping center to run out of goods a little bit with restocking. We do have enough goods, but when there's too many shoppers, they don't have the time to restock. But it's fine. A bunch of new sellers appeared, increasing capacity during the reconstruction process. And yeah, we'll just let this construction office do its thing. Should get this done in time. There's a lot of reconstruction tasks, but yeah, I think it'll be fine. Just needs to catch up. Brick factory, not working right now. Not working at all. Brick storage still has some bricks in it. We do have a decent amount of workers here. Wait, are they being picked up? No, they shouldn't be. Okay, now we're getting more workers again. It comes and goes in waves. Oh yeah, we're exporting, right, that's why it's empty. I guess. Sure, it's fine. As long as we have enough of bricks for construction projects, we should be okay. You don't do large incinerator imports anymore, I don't think. Where are the bricks? Heating plant, cargo train station, so this is it. This is the delivery of everything. If we pump that up to 50%, everything would be a little bit more filled. But it might also cost us. Looks like we didn't import any chemicals yet because we don't need them. That is also okay. Lots of cases. Let's check on our courthouse. Courthouse is doing fine. It's just the police stations right now. They are still able to keep up with things. Investigations are faster than the limitation. Chances of solving things is not good yet. We're lagging behind, so that is quite low, but we are going through cases. This police station seems to have caught up again. Productivity is back to normal because reconstruction is completed. Yeah. We have one more case that will probably run into statute of limitation, but I think the other ones have a high chance of completing successfully. And your range? I'm always clicking the shopping center instead of the police station. Your range includes Sasalis completely, which is good. So crime should also be less of an issue over there now. In regards to the next upcoming research, as I said, options that I'm considering is virology, preventative medicine, the research that gives us education only for the most loyal citizen to weed out some of the university educated people in our system. We have too many, I think. I mean, I don't think fire preventive measures are going to be a thing we're going to go for right now. In the future, if we have some spare time to research, we could. And the last thing I'm considering is just banking it and wait until we get a technical university, but getting a technical university and doing a lot of researches all at once would also not feel in the spirit of the game. So I don't think we are allowed to bank researchers. Oh, well, keep it to a minimum, I guess. Maybe one banked research. If we can have one banked research, that would mean if we get the technical university, we could do the study for geology and then immediately show everything on the map instead of having to build another town, village. I just said the courthouse is doing fine, it's on fire. One reconstruction in Zhezhov, lots of reconstruction in Rospin. We should make sure that if there's any flat we prioritize it, but the rest is okay. The rest can be a little bit slower. Okay, just let everything get constructed up slowly. Now it looks like Mormosk is going to be the first one to finish. We still have yet to go through the bus stop, but construction is still happening. I think exporting cement is going to be better for us than exporting bricks. We'll see. Need more gravel. Snow's gonna start falling soon. We got all the harvest in. There are a few crops in the farm, and most of it is in the grain storage. And it's gonna get exported over the next few weeks. Okay, where do you travel? You travel on the outside, not through that station. Okay. But yeah, 18,000 per 380 tons of crops. I mean, we have to import fertilizer. I guess we can probably see the consumption. This year consumed about 36,000 in liquid fertilizer and 2,000 in solid fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer being really expensive. But 2 train loads of crops pay back the liquid fertilizer, and then it's profit after that. Excluding, of course, the fuel cost. But our fuel prices should still be really, really low. Yep, still less than 200. It's really nice having low fuel prices. The sell price for... wait, what? The sell price for fuel is ridiculously high. That seems to not be correct. I don't know. This seems strange. Let me drop a save. Just and write it down. Not sure why it would be that high. It doesn't show being that high in the graphic. Last year, this year. Well, I guess it doesn't adjust the prices up there. The sell price should also be around 200. Maybe this is a decimal issue, maybe it's 161.00, but it moves this somehow. I don't know. We'll have to wait 2 more in-game days and then the price will probably update to something else. Summer of 1983 or late spring is when people will probably start moving into the new villages. Okay, did I unassign boards incorrectly? No, they are assigned correctly. The old mile truck is busy carrying steel to a cinema, which is the last on the list. Steel and concrete. Food storage is maybe not as high as I thought it would be. Oh, I always luck out and see when the food delivery happens, and it actually isn't that often, but it just feels like it. Okay, bus stop ready for construction. After that we can continue going through all of these little road segments here to finally reach the electric substation. Then start filling in the resources as needed. Bitumen storage is up. Now we can finish the pipe construction and start importing bitumen here, which will be used for our asphalt plant. It'll be a road trip to bring it over here, but I think it's better than trying to make another unloading station for just an asphalt plant. It will consume a lot of asphalt, a lot of bitumen for asphalt throughout its lifetime, but the delivery is not that urgent that it needs to be done with a train. So we'll just drive it here by truck and unload it into a tank, which can be done throughout the year. I might go ahead and draw the road out. Well, the road and the rail. It's basically going to have to cross over this, go in between this gap, make a right turn, and then be available for this area. With the potential for a tunnel in this area. So the tunnel here is 24 meters on the yellow versus here 24 meters. We can plan for a tunnel in this area for that. Double tunnel straight through the mountain. Plan that, don't start it yet, but this is going to be part of our town. We might actually develop the town over the mountain with like footpaths and have some smaller residential buildings go up here. We might be able to do that. I don't know how that will look, but we could have some people living up here. And if we use footpaths, that might be easier to do. Quite a lot easier. Ooh. Could go all the way up that mountain with footpaths without breaking a sweat. Yeah, I think this town will look interesting. We can make a development of buildings up over this mountain, but the main point is going to be the technical university in this area with some surrounding residential buildings to keep it operational. What's the road going to be like here? Well, let's start off with the easier setup, which is the road coming through here. The rail will stay on this side, I think. We'll have the road come through here. Maybe not aligned like that, but following the lake. Then it will have to climb over here, somewhere crossing the mountain like that. I'll come back down. Onto this, follow the lake curvature a little bit, come through here at about this direction. follow the curvature of that mountain, and then go into the valley. To now be a road for this area. And then we'll have to figure out how to lay this out. And the rail track will be a little bit more straightforward. We have to merge these again into each other. So this is going to be the lead track for this design. And then we have our rail track in this area as well, which will need to deliver resources just as it did to Brospin. So there will be another storage area for this town. I'm sure of it. And last but not least, this needs to merge back into this rail track. If the game lets us. Okay, I think that'll be organic enough looking. Will allow us to develop some villages along the way. We'll have our water supply for the whole area here. We might set up a water purification village that just handles the water supply for Messina. Oh, secret police of Prospin was on fire, sure. Lots of things on fire. Okay, police. Lots of cases, but they are being investigated in time. Have to catch up through all of the serious crime cases, I think, which are taking longer. Lots of escapes this year. There's not enough workers here, I don't think. Well, sometimes there might not be enough workers. You'll take care of the prison and go to the bus stop if you still have people left. Set up dedicated workplace for you. I guess that might be a few too many workers, but I'd rather be a little bit safer on our prison security since we had a lot of escapes. Lots of cellars, sure. Two more residential buildings which will also supply more workers to the area. Yeah, just gotta wait, I think. This will resolve itself in due time. Okay, bus stop is done for more mosque. We can now start construction of the actual road here, which will be a lot of construction tasks. I think I'm gonna speed this along a little bit by merging that road into a single piece, and then we only have 4 instead of 5. Plus, one of them can be done by machinery, instead of 2 of them which can't because they're too short. Is the footpaths? Are the footpaths not connected? Oh right, I still need to do that one over here. And probably also that one, which will speed things up a little bit for these footpaths. Just checking something. Where is it? There. I was thinking this would go faster, but, well, there's snow everywhere, and we don't have a technical service in this area. Also, they've started construction of asphalt and concrete plant area, so it's probably for the best to have that available. Will make other constructions faster. Bitumen has been delivered, which also explains why our money dropped by $250,000. I think that was the reason. Well, 150,000 for bitumen. Lots of steel import as well. Hopefully we can drive down the price of steel by exporting iron, the same way we do it for fuel with oil. That would be quite helpful. You almost finished the road, almost. Well, I'm glad that a lot of building constructions can be done even without the road present. Residential buildings with just footpaths are the best. Please extinguish. Where? Oh, there's the fire truck. Got to 50%, but it was winter, so I think we're still okay. Would have probably sped up. I think it was like already 2/3 done. I don't know. Quite close. Didn't call a fire truck from Sasalis, which might have been closer. But there's fewer workers here, so I don't know. Seems okay. reconstruction in progress, meaning that our sellers can't keep up with the amount of shoppers and they have to restock. One more delivery of boards and reconstruction, and that issue should go away. But yeah, it's close to capacity with the reduced efficiency. Only 4 more reconstruction projects going on right now. After that, the maintenance office can rest a little bit easier. And yes, I will go back to maintenance offices every now and then, but at least our dedicated construction office can continue with constructions in the area. We just don't have a ridiculously large construction area in that location. Okay. Lots and lots of fires. Iron mine, last construction phase, tunneling. Need a bunch of resources and a lot of work needs to be done. Which can also be done by the people living in this area. But we'll let it get set up for now. I really need to make sure that we get the fire station up though. Because if the iron mine gets built and then it starts burning down and we don't get a fire truck there in time, that would be annoying. So the iron mine has a low priority. You can still bring things here, but not if everything else is done pretty much. Okay, first road done. Next one. Don't need workers here, but I'm still going to assign them, depending on if machinery or workers get there quicker. Whatever works for us. Here's some heating plant stop production, and I just clicked it away because reflex. Hopefully not a problem. Okay, some extra bricks for construction. That's good because we're almost out. Probably should set up the storages to 50% so this becomes less of an issue, but it's only bricks because we are exporting. This pedestrian tunnel will be a workout on your way to work. At least you have an... Is that a staircase? I thought I put down an escalator. No, there's a large staircase at the end. It'll be fine. It's only like... walking up... it's only 76 meters each day. That's fine. Still need electricity. Before that we can't move people in, especially not when it's minus 15 degrees. Tupasalia police station finished. Excellent. For the police station we can already assign cars. They don't do anything without workers. Unlike the clinic, hospital. They would bring people here, and they wouldn't like it. And the fire station, they would also drive to fires without any workers. Let's check the price of, what was it, fuel? Yeah, that looks normal again. Was it fuel? I think it was fuel. It was 1600 00. The wrong decimal. Went up a little bit. Preventative medicine might be the right choice now. Also, in Adeni getting a lot of ambulances not arrived in time messages. Feeling a little bit bad. Just a little bit. Yep. Reconstruction office doing its thing. Very nice. How much are we getting from brick exports? We recently started and got 77,000 already from 1,300 bricks. Not bad. That's okay. We did coal exports for quite a long time. And oil. Though it looks like our oil exports are decreasing for some reason. And crop exports went up quite a bit after getting the new farm. And now running fertilizer, improving the fertility of the fields. Consistently giving us quite a high amount of exports. Didn't I set this to low priority? Well, all the resources are almost there. Then they can focus on other things again. And yes, it is set to low priority. Let's increase the priority of the road here to get this completed, and the electric substation. I want to see electricity in the area. I want the shopping center, and then the rest can also be constructed by people living here. Except of course footpaths and roads. That's why they're so important. Let's do another drag of the assignment tool and make sure we construct some of these with all available construction offices. What's our main expense? I would think fuel is not going to be it, because we're driving the price down quite a bit. It's probably going to be... I mean, fuel is not going to be it. I assume it's going to be food. Excluding construction materials like steel. Still fuel, followed by food. But yeah, the fuel cost is not going up. It's staying steady. The food cost, however, is rising because we're getting more population. I mean, the fuel price is staying steady even though we're getting a lot more equipment, which is marvelous. But yeah, the food price is rising and the crop exports don't seem to be putting a dent in that. So it looks like we have to start producing our own food soon, before we run into any money issues. Which might be the next setup on our way to Messina. we want to run food production, I think we should probably calculate for a full run food factory. Stop the exports of crops, leave everything inside the silo, and bring food here for production. So this will also get its own silo. For local storage, 42 tons per day. With 1,000 tons of crops, we could have 20 days of production worth of resources present. And then we need a large warehouse to store the food here. A settlement with enough people, a fire station to protect our investments, and a rail connection for both of these. This is going to be just not a dead end, but an area for a food factory and maybe also the distillery. Could both be in this area. They will have to run with drinking water though. So we might have to set up drinking water before that. Pulling it in from the customs house for a food factory that runs full tilt via trucks. I don't think that's going to be possible. Or the town is just going to make its own drinking water with a small water purification plant, which is probably more reasonable. So they have their own decentralized supply of drinking water. And then we could also use that supply for trucks to pick it up locally rather than going to the customs house. So Brospin could pick up drinking water from this area, this area, instead of having to drive to the customs house. We'll start construction of that. I don't mind. Get the infrastructure in place. Don't do the tunnels yet. Can't do them, they're not connected to the road, but don't even start them if they get connected. And we'll plan our next village once we have the infrastructure there. It's going to be a town-sized investment again of about 1,000 people. Food factory, drinking water. That should be the first setup. And then the drinking water from that area can probably be shared with a distillery from another town nearby with just a pipe. I do need to make sure that the people living there do not get... How am I going... Or do I do also have to handle the sewage. So the industry is going to be around this lake with the people living there further away, so they don't have to deal with the pollution, I guess. We'll check it. We'll check once the infrastructure is there. Okay, didn't get machinery, but did get workers finishing that road. That is fine too. I should move over the excavators to the area. That would help. Get a free construction office here and move in the excavators. Same for this area, really. But let's not do both at the same time. Winter is over. Snow should start melting soon. It's -1 degree still, but positive temperatures are around the corner. should do it. Other construction train is moving now. So let them do their thing. Construct all the way to Messina. And then maybe Messina will get its own rail construction office, because there's going to be a lot of infrastructure that needs to be built in that area. Or is there? But we're not going to have a train go that way. The only way we can leave with a train is over this mountain or through a tunnel, same as the road. So I guess there's not going to be a lot of rail construction in this area. Or we start flattening mountains, but I think a tunnel through here to extend Messina on that side is going to work well, and then there's two potential exits for rail routes over some steeper mountains, but I think they're still okay. Okay, let them work on that. You appear to be stuck. Well, that should fix that. Gravel storage, supplied by trucks, with our dedicated distribution office in the area. It's gonna be probably 2 dump trucks, one truck for cement, and 1 truck for fluids to get the bitumen over here. Then we'll see if we run into any shortages. Construction equipment is now present. They can't refuel anymore, so they're probably driving somewhere ridiculously far away to get some fuel. But we only have 1 more road and 1 more building to construct before our gas station will be supplied with fuel. And then hopefully this will be less of an issue. Are they driving all the way back? They are. Ooh. Not good. I think the police station at half capacity for this area is going to be fine. And the range? We don't know yet. It goes all the way here. That's like 1.2 kilometers along air distance, which is, I think, probably 2 kilometers along roads. We have a much shorter distance here, but the road goes around this corner. Might be possible. We're at 1,800 meters. It's gonna be very close. Probably not enough. We might have to drag in the gravel road to shorten the distance a little bit. Or just use a dirt road, so it knows it's connected. Less complaints from this area. Happiness is now over 55% in all of them. So that's good. I think crime was probably the reason. This police station is doing okay with the investigations. Still need to set up water and sewage. And this one has also recovered, so everything should now be okay. production of these should never stop, but it might stop if there's machine replacement, so I don't think I'll tick the checkbox. Even though it would be really helpful to know when they do stop production, but if it's for machine replacement, I don't really need to know. Come on, one more road. Maybe a cement plant will be profitable. I haven't really done the math on it. It just feels like a very large building. This is our distribution office for the asphalt and concrete in Grospin. Even though it counts itself as part of being part of the iron mine area, it does actually, in my mind, is part of Mount Grospin. Was a fire, I just clicked it away out of reflex. Why not? Let's assign our maintenance office, which is probably bored. No, it's not. It's doing a lot of brick flat reconstructions, so we're not gonna use it for anything else. Otherwise I would have assigned it to the distribution office construction, but no, let's not do that. It is busy already. We do need more workers in here. Why are you not going there? I should see 15 workers in there at all times. That's why we're having escapes. Okay, only that one now for you. My god, why is there such little staff in the kindergarten? What are you guys doing? Okay. Maybe it's fine. Last road segment ready to be constructed. After that we'll have electricity that needs to be built up. And then it might be time to move in people. Well, we still need the grocery. And we also need the bus route. I probably will set up the bus route right now and already let it run. Just to see what the average lap time is. Can do that with one bus. It started from Grospin. Don't pick up workers The rest is fine. Sorry. Bus end station first. Into here. I don't know if you're gonna go the right... No, not that way, no mind. Bus end station into bus stop. Into bus stop, into waypoint, into end station. Yeah, that should be okay. We'll see what the average lap time is, and then we can see how many buses we will need. Will you finish this? No. Unfortunately... Oh, maybe. No. Not quite, but close. Oh, maybe you have a lot of time left. But I don't think you can do 3 work days of construction tasks. Just keep going. It's fine. I have time. Okay, let's also rename the route appropriately. Is that correctly named? Almavari to city. Well, these are all still the old name. Or the city name is missing. Zeshov is going to Brospin. Shouldn't we have one more? Amavari? Oh, it's already... What's the first one? Okay. Then I think all the routes are named correctly now. Okay, last construction, the substation and also the grocer. Come on, maintenance office, you can do it. How are all vehicle maintenance looking? What's the highest wear and tear? 58. Working for heating plant construction office, Brospin. Okay. It's waiting for repair right now. Without service vehicle. Oh, start or end building is not connected with road. That one I have heard someone else have. So that one got stuck because it can't reach something, so we'll have to get rid of it, so they use a different truck, I think. Not sure when or why that happens, but someone already reported it. Let's make sure the other repair station doesn't have the same thing. No, nothing to repair. They're not doing anything right now. Sure thing. Seems to be fine. Construction trains waiting too long. Why are you waiting? You're probably waiting because of yourself, because you're trying to build... what? Oh. That shouldn't really matter, should it? Weird. Okay. Some trolley buses available. Haven't really used trolley buses. Could also be a good way to reduce your fuel consumption and go for electricity instead. We have a lot of public transportation running. Why not? Yes, we need concrete in this area. It's going to be really helpful. Speed up constructions, speed up maintenance. Get this set up and running. Started work on the pedestrian underpass. Also the tunnel is being constructed. The area up here, not yet because, well, I didn't hook it up. Not like that then. Do that. Get these footpaths built, and the pedestrian underpass will be accessible. Let's just put the fire station to high priority so it's up before anything else. Don't think we'll have workers there quite yet. Still missing the electric connection. Let's put that on high priority since the resources are all present. Loading station, unloading station is not that urgent, but the distribution office is. So let's also put that on high priority. And then once we have electricity and a residential building that has been constructed, and we have the resources brought here, it's probably time to move people in, even if they can't reach the iron mine yet. Our money is going down quite a bit. What did we import? It's probably a bunch of construction materials. That's what it is. We're building a lot of stuff at the same time. We also have some gravel and coal here that we didn't export. We're resuming rail construction up to Messina. But hopefully these things will be built up soon and then give us an actual benefit. Namely, most importantly, I guess in our case right now, driving down the steel price with iron exports, which I don't know will happen, but my assumption is that it will be similar to oil and fuel. The coal price already had an impact on iron a little bit, on steel I mean. Oh yeah, we also need the heating plant, but that one isn't 100% necessary to start this area.
It'll be warm quite a bit once we get ready. Then we can finish the construction of the heating plant with the people on site. $5,775 people, 3,850 workers. We're getting there. I don't know where, but we're getting there. Probably to another crisis of sorts. 98% higher education is so high. It's dropping. Yeah, I need to restrict that. I need to limit the amount of higher educated workers. Do I really use my 2 researchers to do that though, right now? Or do I go for preventative medicine? There's the electricity. Distribution office coming in close behind. Then we'll fill in the shopping center. We'll get the refrigerator truck up and running that we still have left over. Load meat. Wait until unloaded. Almost ready. One building shall be enough to have enough workers for all of these buildings. They wouldn't move anyone into like into any of the constructions right now, because I think they barely have enough to sustain the utilities. But it would get things started. Same over here. Electric substation has all the materials, can be constructed now. We do have our distribution office in the area already. The grocery store is also being constructed. Groundwork's happening right now. And after that building is up and we have some food and meat in the area, we'll be moving people here first, I guess. Already have the alcohol in place. Ooh, money's going down quite a lot. Did they do anything with waste? Nope, hazardous waste is still as expensive as ever. The mixed waste just takes ages unloading. I might have to go towards recycling so I can deal with the mixed waste myself and just use the loading at the customs house for hazardous waste. It does give us a little bit of money selling it back at the customs house, but the main profit is actually from just getting the hazardous waste. And then the materials we get out of incinerating that and recycling it, we can also use for domestic construction projects. We definitely have to finish all of this. There's 233 tons of steel in that cement plant. Yeah, that's going to be expensive. For sure. 90 tons of steel in here. Okay, a few more deliveries. Then we have our grocery store up in Mormosk. Heating plant is ready. Well, hopefully we'll get the electric substation up soon. Just need a few workers to finish that. and the grocer, and then move people in to have a new village. Still haven't done these. Once we have our asphalt and concrete plant up, it will happen much quicker, but we have to get there first. Multiple trains waiting a long time. There's 2 construction trains waiting here. Why? Why can't you go there? Because there's a train standing on it. Okay. This is a regular signal, and that is the issue. Please leave this area. Let's check the signal. This ones can also be changed. This is all done with like rail construction, so one-way signals here as well. How did you get in there? Get out of there. You're not allowed in there anymore. Okay. Let's make sure. This is not correct. These need to be 2-lane directions because construction in this area will have to happen. And also this one. Hopefully that'll work without me having to pay attention to it. Electric substation is in place. We can start bringing in... no, we can't. Grocer still needs a delivery of bricks and some workers and a rope train. But after that, and we have the food and the meat in the area, we can start moving people in. We also have to wait until we earn a little bit of extra money and stop the construction projects. That cement plant is quite expensive. But I think we'll be fine. We're still earning money, we're just spending it too much right now. Yeah, seems to all be set up now. We got fuel, thanks to the electricity. We'll have local firefighters soon. And we can seize that bus route. And then in the near future we will have our own cement. And probably another resource we can export. The cement itself, we're condensing 210 tons of gravel and 30 tons of coal into 108 tons of cement. The export of that, if we want to run it, we would need to buy some dedicated train cars. And I would need to put them in another rail distribution office, which I guess the one that is supposed to handle waste could do. Because it's not doing anything right now. So it'll be able to handle cement deliveries. Any cargo wagon into the rail distribution office. Wait until unloaded. Go. And then let me buy the cargo wagons right now, which is going to be... I think we only have one cement car. So probably 5 of these. Might be a little bit much, but why not? I'm gonna go for 6. Just because. Because I'm thinking 2 times 3. Same as with the waste wagons, I wanted to use trains of like the length of 3 wagons. So I'll go for 2 times 3 cement wagons as well. And there we go. Food and meat. And once the deliveries have been made, it's time to move people in, I say. We don't have our clinic yet. That is to be constructed soon. Kindergarten is of high importance, all the resources are present. So all we need is workers and some road cranes. And then the work site, the actual cement plant plus its export storage, need to be built up. Our bus route has a lap time of 380 seconds in summertime. So 7 buses would deal with that, I think. It's called Mormosk. Hi there. How do I define people of Mormosk get a bus route to the city for school and cinema? Yep, I'm setting that up right now. 7 buses. Mormosk and Dubasalia will both need bus routes to Brospin. But I think it's time to move some people in. Probably just migrate some people over and see how they do. Kindergarten being kind of a high priority, but sure, let's... Should we just move... I think I'm gonna move people in from Ulsan and Denny. Those buildings have a way higher density, so... Take some from the building that go directly to a bus platform. Drop them in here. And then pick another building. Those from the rail construction office is probably a good choice. And see how they do. No school here. It's too small. There's a school in Dubasalia, so we could carry them over there, I guess, for education, but they can also get it in Brospin, it's fine. Just have to wait for the buses to get here and actually start the route. Are they working in the fire station now? I think so. So our dedicated bus route for firefighters will end in this depot. And instead of cutting it close with 7 buses, I'm going to get an 8th one. And assign that one to the route as well. Two bar staff workers. I will reduce that one to 10, I think, for now. 4 workers in the heating plant. 10 firefighters. And then see what the area looks like if they start building things by themselves. If they're having any issues with loyalty, happiness, and plop down more monuments, I guess, to compensate. Oh, this might have all of the buildings in range. Neat. Also, hello Tillman, welcome. I want this to be up here. Money's looking pretty bad. We haven't even started buying the steel yet. Something is draining our money quite a lot. Seems to be steel. We're importing a lot of steel. But not for this. I don't know where it's going. Resources, steel. There's steel. There's 13 tons. Rail construction. Oh, probably rail construction, maybe. Yeah, we do need our iron export. Hope that it drives down the price of steel. $7.7 tons per rail construction vehicle. Extra route from Mormosque to Bazalia. Yeah, for the education. But right now I'm more worried about our money. It is still climbing up, but something is eating through a lot of steel. We need to get the kindergarten up and running. As a priority, the road crane is here. Send all the workers over to finish that. And we also have to increase the priority of the small clinic. Increase the amount of workers on the construction site, otherwise there's going to be unemployment. Okay, once we finish that, we'll have a lot of extra workers here. Well, 2 extra workers per building that are currently taking care of their own children. Like we have 7 divided by the 3 shift system gives us approximately 2 extra workers per shift. Distribution office over here is also up. We don't need a fuel tanker, but the rest is pretty much the same. Except for no dedicated meat truck, because we have that one already, so I guess all we need is 2 covered hull trucks and a dump truck. Picking up coal from Rospin, picking up food, clothing, alcohol and electronics, and supplying them as appropriate to the areas down here. So I guess this area is also now ready to hold some workers. Exporting cement instead of coal and gravel should give increased income, but it's heavy investment that you almost completed. I hope so. Seals at the factory and wagons and boats, the most expensive are done. Yep. I hope it works. Yeah, I think that's everything. Alcohol, food, clothing, electronics. Still need a fire truck, still need a vehicle for the clinic, and still need to move in people. Which is probably going to be a whole building from Wolsanedeni again, rail construction building here. Can move the whole building over. The heating plant is not ready yet, so that's the only concern. But I think we have a decent amount of time left to finish that. I will wait though, I will be a little bit cautious. Okay, fire station is doing okay. Kindergarten is now up and running. 4 workers will be enough, I think. I don't think we need that many sellers, but we'll leave it. Get the clinic up. Steel is at the factory. Steel is not at the factory yet. We still have to import 233 tons. So it's going to be expensive. It is at the warehouse here, but once we start using it, it'll be refilled. So there is still some room to maybe have to take out a loan. But yeah, we can export cement instead of coal and gravel. We are set up to do that. Maybe have some more workers living here. Didn't really intend to have a lot of workers here, just make enough cement for domestic consumption and then export a little bit extra. But we'll see. The factory does not use a lot of workers, it is just a very large factory. With 120 people, you can run that thing full time. So we'll see how we do. We could consider moving people in now. The next delivery will bring clothing and food. Sorry. Electronics and food. Even with 20 workers I won't be able to keep up with aggregate trains. Yeah, it does use 210 tons per day. Yes, 210 tons of gravel. It is a lot. We'll see. Is that a challenge? Have enough trains to keep up with the throughput of the... Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Not going to do that. So we have 6.5 tons of storage here for waste. I will add an external waste storage, because that seems slightly... it seems like it might not be enough if this were to run at higher productivity. Okay, let them settle in. I will rename our heating plant over here, because it's in the range of the customs house. To give it its own name tag. It doesn't count as a settlement, but... Did I put the name of... Yes, the name of the city first and then heating plant. You found a bug? You can report it. sovietrepublic.net/support for all your reporting needs. Try to big and large container waste stands? Yes, I do. I have all of them everywhere. I don't know what you mean by big and large, but I have the small ones. I have the large or small ones. I have the large ones, and I have the largest large ones. I don't think I have this one yet, though. Don't have anything that produces that much waste. That one? Or these ones? These ones are handled by technical services. These ones you can attach to industries, but you have to empty them out manually. Okay, come on, heating plant. Heating plant is important. Kinda. Yeah, I'll wait until we have the heating plant in the area. Five cellars, more than enough. It says at least one container is full when built. Weird. So these ones, I guess. Don't really have an area for that yet, but I guess we could set one up for the cement plant. Cement plant makes 6.2 tons of garbage per day at maximum production. Sure, let's set one up for the cement plant. We'll see. citizens can now move into more mosque. That is acceptable. Some people have left here. Not able to do any sport, get electronics. Should be done with the bus route. Well, praying you won't be able to get here at all. And yes, get the clinic done. That would be helpful as well. I think we might need more people living in the area. We're already quite short-staffed. Cool, we're working on this area now too. The cement supply will be from our own factory, so this one will need to be set up before this area starts working, unless I do an initial import of cement. Which might be a good idea. Still have to buy cement trucks. And some more vehicles. We also still need to set up the water pump for the concrete plant, which will be a simple water well into a water tower just for this area, and the water quality does not matter at all, I don't think. The cement plant does not require any semblance of water quality. 55% is fine. You might even be able to pump in sewage in that, I guess. Small water tower with a pump in between. That then leads into the building itself. Does the income export statistic now work with hazardous waste, or does it still show 0? I think it still shows 0. I haven't checked. Oh no, it works. It does work. Huh. 11 million since it tracked. I think we started that early on, right from the start, but it recently started tracking. So yes. I don't know if that's accurate. I think this value is from the start of the game. But I don't think it's accurate, because it shows us as having lost money, whereas we're currently loan free and we have some money. So something is not quite matching up yet. Oh no, yes, something is not quite matching up. We spent 1 million, 4.5, 11.5, so 12, 23 million, 23.5 million we spent, and we only earned 10 million. Some of the money is missing. I'm not sure where. Something is not accounted for. Basically, we're embezzling. Well, waste management is an industry. Just decided to go full bore on it, and it seems to be working for us. The tunnel has finished construction in 2 work days, in 1 work day, and it's done. Now the workers can directly walk to this construction site from the bus stop and help with that. You call it money laundering. I call it recycling. It's fine. It's working as intended. Do I move people in here now to finish all of these? Risk a cold snap? Yes. Let's move people over. Try. There they go. Oh right, I don't have a bus route yet. Could probably do that before. You microbuses are like... Go to the scrapyard, please. End station to bus stop to bus stop into waypoint and then back into end station. We'll probably need at least 7 buses here too, so I'll get 4 more and assign them to that route as well. Dubasalia is a larger area, way more capacity. So it makes sense to have at least the same amount of buses. Hopefully they won't get cranky too fast. End station might become too small. Yep, probably. Might have to set up an end station closer to each area instead. So they can wait here before picking people up. I wonder if Soviets had laundrettes or did everyone get their own washing machine? There was probably shared washing machines, right? Maybe like a shared washing area inside each building instead. But yeah, let's set up a waiting platform for each town so they don't have that issue. Lower the terrain manually. We can. Just have to replace the end station, put some fuel in it. That'll be nice. And the same thing for more mosque. A waiting platform for vehicles coming back. Does need electricity though. Same area. I'll remove the vehicles from waiting from in here. Because as someone said, this could be a bit of a traffic jam hazard. We'll set this to 30 seconds for now. Actually, I can set it to like 50 seconds and then we're out of money. That was unrelated, but we are out of money. Okay, we'll move the two bus routes down here. Can also move the bus route from Sasalis down into its own waiting platform. There might be multiples of these here. Like, if we have another village, there it might also go through that waiting platform, but it does have room for 2 vehicles, so it should be okay. It really has a little bit of an issue with flattening the area. Super strange. I'll flatten it manually. Okay, looks like the bulldozer's out now. We'll try again soon. Last construction phase for the heating plant. Resources are on their way, it's time to move people in now. Empty out another whole building. People unable to get food. That is a temporary issue, I would assume. In any case. I already moved people in, never mind. Kindergarten hasn't been built yet. High priority. I didn't realize I already moved people in. Silly me. But yeah, we need to finish the construction of the kindergarten. Oops. I don't think they can get to the shopping area. Well, that's a problem. Who could have foreseen that they wanted to go shop for groceries? Well, at least now they should be able to. No wonder a bunch of them already left. Okay, can you work here, please, for the time being? Thank you. Nowhere else? Citizens can now move into this area here as well. This one doesn't really count as being stable yet. Okay, there's one person. There's some people moving in here now. Okay. We do have sellers now. Sellers that are not very productive, but everyone should go shopping here now. And here they come. Trying to buy food and other goods. Oh no, it's all cellars, okay. Sure thing. Also, work on that, please. Notify me if anything is missing, notify me if any of these go missing, or run out. I guess also the pub is fine. Work on the kindergarten. I guess work everywhere now. We should be okay. Go anywhere. We do need an ambulance. We do need a fire truck. Can't believe I forgot the footpaths. Provide coal. Okay. Hopefully we're set up now. Some people without a job. That's probably still from the when I assigned it manually. We do need the kindergarten to finish. And then the people that are unemployed will go to the bus stop and should build the exit up here. And once the exit is done, we can tell people who walk to the bus stop for being unemployed to walk up here and finish the constructions up here. Or at least keep the fire station manned. That would be helpful. Went through another 100,000, lots of imports. Did a fuel import, some steel. Mostly steel. Steel should only really be for construction, but we have started the cement plant now, so also still waiting for the export storage to finish construction. And our waste storage, which I guess we've set up for testing something here. Come on! Why are you... Why are you not working here? Work in these, work in that, and that. Work in the correct buildings, it's not that difficult. Also work in the fire station, I guess. Lots of unemployed workers because of no kindergarten. 25 people. It's like eight extra workers. Okay, we have sellers again, good. We have some people working in the clinic. We have some people operating the heating plant. And we'll have some people operating the kindergarten, and then they can deal with the pub and the other utilities as well. get some foreign workers here. Well, not on these. That can be done by machinery, that's fine. Two doctors and staff are probably going to be enough. I'm going to go for 3 for now. Lots of concrete still missing. Our concrete setup is not ready yet. We do need cement in this area. Distribution office is not set up yet. But it's getting there. It's close to being completed. The construction offices are not the priority. Well, I guess they kinda are, to use the area. We'll get there in time. Kindergarten is up. Excellent. Work in the kindergarten, please. Fire station and school. And sport. I mean, that's everything pretty much. Go everywhere. Alright. Have them settle in. Go to the bus stop if nothing else is like accepting workers. And settle in. Just stay alive. Okay, we have 2 researchers now because of those 2 new settlements. I think they are now stable-ish. We don't have any monuments in this one yet, so still need to start something. But at least people have moved in here. Should probably cover all of the residential buildings, and then we might get 1 or 2 statues more. But yeah, research. Preventative medicine was one of the options. I could also go for increasing birth rate and just go screw it, just make increased birth rate available for myself. If I do it once, this is a repeatable research, I think. I could get that as an option. I haven't considered that yet. Or just preventative medicine. Or reduce the amount of university educated people. We have 99% higher education in our republic. So much for low-tech run. Everyone has a university education. Low-tech run. Confirmed. Yeah, literacy statistics put some other countries to shame. That's for sure. I mean, we have 2 universities for 6,000 people living here. Okay, I'm thinking either increasing birth rate or going down preventative medicine. I don't know. Increasing birth rate I could repeat. If it's repeatable. I don't know if it is repeatable. Getting a lot of children could be crazy. I think in our case we will try that. I haven't tried it yet, so increasing birth rate. Get that research done. If it's repeatable, we can do it as often as we want since we've now unlocked it. I don't have the research for decreasing birth rate yet. That would be its own unlock. But I do have one banked research now because I have more Mosque and Dubasal, yeah. Okay. It's looking okay. Definitely need more people here, but at least it's running. Loyalty requirement doesn't really work because we don't have a secret police, but I'll put it in place anyway. Yeah, if we increase birth rate, we can keep filling our buildings up without having to worry about the life expectancy as much. Sounds kind of horrible. So once these two buildings have been constructed and received some population in it, we can probably set this one to do whatever it wants again. Not that it matters, I mean... We've assigned all of the workplaces there are. We can only study medicine or politics in this republic, that's true. Low tech. We are going to be highly educated for what we have available in our republic. One more delivery of bricks and then the exit over here can finish. Then we'll be... or we should be able to reach the bus stop. Looks like it doesn't pass through that. Unless I made a mistake. Iron mine will take a while to construct. We'll have double storage for it. Should be good enough. Okay, you can also send workers here. And also there, because the construction materials plus 2 cranes are available, so might as well finish those buildings with a few workers locally. If the research is repeatable, I'm going to go for another run on increased birth rate. I want to see how crazy this can get. And the last research, I don't know. Am I going to go for like limiting education to loyal people? I think I'll keep that one research banked. It's probably going to go into the medical university for preventative medicine. So we'll increase birth rate, but also give them a better medical care. That looks better. Way less complaints. That looks pretty bad, but the end stations are almost up. The roads have been constructed, and they're working on the end station right now. After that we can move all of the... well, it's 16 buses right now. We can move the 16 buses out on the end stations in the rural area rather than inside the town, which will reduce the strain by a lot. Don't have an end station for Zhezhov. Could also put that in place, I guess. Okay, birth rate increase done. Is it repeatable? No. So I guess you can decrease again, which means that the increase will become available again. So it might start in the middle, and you can go up by 1 or down by 1 from the middle. So I don't know how the birth rate is going to look like, but we can compare next year to 1982, I guess. Oh, repeatable only once per year, you read? Okay. Well, then we'll check again next year. Maybe it's just a temporary research that is that you need to redo. But I think we're then going to also go into preventative medicine. Use our second research to go that route. And if we get a lot of more settlements up, we'll also do the virology research to make our citizens tough and resilient. So if it's repeatable, we'll get the increased birth rate research again soon. Okay, new residential structures up. I guess we're going to see the population curve in what it looks like in like a year. The research might need 9 months to kick in. At least one garbage container is full. Is indeed what it says for me too. Well, yep, can probably report that. That's easy to reproduce, I would guess. I'll write it down and report it. Yep, the small one does work. I've used that one all the time. I haven't used the largest one yet. Good for noticing. Yeah, the groundworks is the toughest construction part, and then just a tiny bit of bricks, boards and steel to finish that one. Yeah, producing our own water is maybe a good thing. So if we do set up it's gonna be a town, like a town for a food factory. It will also make its own water and then provide the water for the technical services in the area. If it was just a village for water production, that would probably also work. Have a water tower as a water supply for everyone to pick up. Or pick it up directly from the purification plant, I guess. Don't need to do anything too fancy. I could even just have a water purification plant in Brospin and let them make their own water. Their own drinking water. Food is one of my largest imports, so I would go for that next. Yeah. First iron though, because iron should hopefully decrease the steel price, same as oil. That is at least my hope. Okay, do we have a footpath now? Yes, we do. Okay, that means anyone who's an unemployed worker has to go to the iron mine bus stop and work up there. So as soon as we have some unemployment in this area, they can't find work locally, they go to the bus stop. No bus will come to pick them up, but they can walk all the way up the hill to this bus stop, and they'll find jobs to do here, like finishing the iron mine or building any of the other buildings. But first we need to increase our population, because I also need to run the fire station up here. I wonder if I should move more people over. I wonder how long it takes for the increased birth rate to kick in. At least, as I said, at least 9 months probably. drop exports are now up to 25,000 rubles per train. Our oil exports. Oh yeah, they're good. Nothing is running full. We'll have to do more fuel imports soon. I think it's set to 30%, so as soon as it drops below 500, I'll do another import. Almost got all of the steel for the cement plant. The people local here are working on it. They are going to the bus stop, and then no one picks them up, and then they walk to the cement plant and finish the construction. And it looks like we have about 20 people here, although some of them probably got brought here by a bus. Yeah. No, the tunnel isn't cheesy. People have used tunnels way longer than cableways, and yeah, cableways we can't use. Because we don't know how to make our own steel. So we can't get the cableways in place. We can build the buildings, but we can't build the towers with the cables. So they have to walk up the mountain. I could have also put a bus stop here, and then they could have walked here and then here. Would have been the same thing. But I like the tunnel idea a lot. And we'll also keep them fit. I don't think a lot of people want to do sport in this area after going to work. Is my guess. I think we did a fuel import, probably? No, electronics. Oh, electronics are getting so expensive. We really need to go down the research route of reducing university education, because I think that might kill us. Like, I thought that the more higher educated people you have, the higher your electronics consumption is, but it didn't look like that. Oh. Heating is going down. More workers here, please. Thank you. The workers over here should be fine, yeah. Also more concrete, please. No end station up yet. But there is an end in sight. One more delivery of workers to either of these and the construction will complete. Well, if we get a road crane, I guess. Let's increase the priority to make that a thing that we can clear up the mess that we started inside this area. It's a little bit too stressful down here. Got a bus and a road crane for the first one, for more mosque. Over 6,000 people living in our republic now. Maybe I can move one of these buildings over. Oh man, that looks... Lifespan 65. It can't be from the heating plant, surely. It's not even running full capacity. I don't know. 61, 63. It's really low. I assume these storages don't cause pollution, but I don't know. That would be weird. They are storing out on the open ground, but it's just coal. I mean, I hope it's just coal. We're going to move over a few people. Over here. Just a few. Another 100. And see if they settle in. Work in the kindergarten. And we'll unassign the work duties over here. And let them figure things out now. Oh, 3 people moved into that building now. Sure. That's fine. First bus end station is up. I think more Moss is gonna supply both of them with fuel. So our only bus route will now have a new bus end station near the mine. And that waypoint is therefore obsolete. They will still drive. Yep, they will still drive through here. Okay. We'll set this back to variable timing, I think. Maybe not. Not yet. We'll wait until the other bus route is out of there as well. Bus end station has just been set up. Get the fuel supply going. And the bus route from Mormosk also gets a new end station. And that should improve our town by reducing traffic quite a lot. Back to normal levels. Did I leave a space there or not? Yes, I did. Okay. Just gotta wait for the fuel and then they'll spread themselves out as necessary. We do have a gas station down here if they need to refuel. But this should help a lot with the buses. And I might also set one up for Sezhov. They are cheap to build and they keep the traffic moving. Oil price going down sounds bad, but for us it's good because we're importing fuels. So fuel price might go down even more. We do export oil only for the benefit of decreasing the fuel price. And earning a little bit of money because of our troubles, I guess. But keeping the fuel price low is the main benefit. No fuel has been delivered yet. Mormosk gas station instead, okay. Well, now you should be able to go to an end station. Unless I did something incorrect. No. Why is the building without power supply? I'm pretty sure I paid attention to that. Oh, because that hasn't been built yet. Never mind. We'll have electricity in the area soon. then you can supply the end stations with fuel. Preventative medicine research is done. We can then go for heart attack prevention or stroke prevention, which reduces the amount of ambulances required by 10% each. I definitely want those two researches. And then after those two, we probably go into the virology research tree. Or we use 2 more researchers to reduce the amount of university educated people. They might be a little bit too educated and leaving our republic. Not sure if that's a thing, but could be. Check road signs. Yes, 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 I will. Road signs have been checked. Five more deliveries of concrete at the most, and then our concrete cement plant is up. Bus with workers is on its way because a road crane has already arrived. Money is still not looking good. I don't notice any population increase yet. If I check our population, it is climbing. Just gotta give it time, I guess. Birth rate last year between 20 and 40. This year it dropped near the end. I hope they didn't switch up the researches and I actually decreased it. But we'll see next year, I guess. Need like 1 or 2 workers to finish this. Okay, then we'll have electricity and then the end stations can be supplied with fuel. And then they don't have to run into the fuel stations anymore. So, we want to export cement. We'll see how much we produce. We'll export probably whenever we have 50% in storage, because I think the cement will be transported to the concrete plants by truck and not by train. So we should always have some in storage, but the rest can be exported. And we're close to finishing the construction of this building, as well as the storage. Where is the bus? I know it's winter. There it is. So, they should be able to finish that wire. The 2 of them. Are also more fun, yes. Well, I think they should. Oh yeah, easily. They have a lot of time left. Okay, so now fuel delivery is on its way. %10 would be 3.5, so 10.5 for 30%. So the cistern has to come here twice to each of the end stations. I think it's one more delivery of concrete. I think they carry enough. Oh, already arrived. Never mind. So we're on the last construction phase for the cement plant now. Snowplow density around new area? It's terrible. I didn't plan for any snowplows here. They all have their own fire station area. I guess it could be bad because of the buses. But I did not think I would need a technical service in the area. So there's no snowplows for these two towns down here. The technical service up here with the snowplows does cover the area, but they're already quite busy. So if they find the time to do some snowplow work, that's fine. But I didn't want to invest into another technical service. Let me check the range of the police station now. It does not reach. I don't know if we will have crime issues. I assume we probably will. But I'll try and resolve that by just a dirt road going there. So the police station knows it can get there. But it'll probably still drive along the asphalt road rather than the dirt road. But the two areas are now connected with a dirt road. And apparently a bus decided that this is faster. Sure thing. All deliveries are en route. The export storage is finishing construction. Ambulances have not arrived in Mormosk, because we haven't bought one yet. Thank you for reminding me, whoever perished because of that. Do we have workers arriving up to the bus stop over here now yet? No. Still don't have any unemployment. I will leave the kindergarten at maximum. How many unemployment do we have because of small children? Not much. Some unemployment due to no workplace though. There's 3 over there. They're not assigned to anything. They're complaining about no crime patrolled. Well, hopefully that has fixed itself. They should be able to go to the bus stop and then find work. So I don't know what their issue is. 14 people in here. All assigned to the prison and the shopping center. Let's unassign that again. The prison has enough workers, that's nice. 3 people in here. Let's unassign those as well. And other than that, we're looking okay. All resources present for the cement plant. Cement plant's export storage nearing completion. Then we can assign it to the rail distribution office. And since it can store 1,000 tons, I think 500 tons should be in there for export, at least. I will get another cistern trailer, cistern truck, so I can split the load of refueling this, the end stations. So more Musk does not have to handle this one. One more bus to finish the construction of this. 6 workers should do it. And this one will need a few more, but we're also close with the cement plant. Workers in the fire truck is going to be sufficient. We might increase that if we have enough workers in the area, but for now let's keep it at that. Let's check our birth rate again. I'm interested. This month 120, last month 190. Let's check this month but a year ago. Well, let's check last month but a year ago, so November. Last month was 191. Okay, 30 more births. That seems good. Not bad. Higher than our birth rate is higher than our death and escape rate, and that's what matters. So our population is growing. Cement plant is up. 10 workers making a lot of cement. We don't push any resources into this building, it's just available externally, so that's a thing, I guess. I don't like that because the internal storage is then wasted, but I'm not going to change it. Once our distribution office is set up, I can bring cement into this area to get it primed for running the concrete plant, which is not that far away. And then the asphalt plant still needs the bitumen. Zhezhov has received its bus end station. We do have a distribution office, and I think with the cistern truck we can simply refuel that without problem. And then the bus route to Zhezhov will be redone. So it's gonna go end station to Zhezhov to Brospin, and then sure, waypoint. No workers. Only like that. I have to replace the vehicles with some more modern ones at some point in the near future. Unable to enjoy culture, sport, culture, and sport. Only a few people have complaints. So, seems to be okay. If I increase the snowplow density, those complaints would probably not appear. Because the buses right now run a little bit slower because of the snow. Alright, rail distribution office for waste management. Exporting any of these and cement at Barislav. You may load if there is more than 50% cement. Okay, it's 2,300 tons. Okay, that's a lot. You may load if there is 20%, which would be 460, 690, 30%. You can run exports. So, if this production keeps going up, then at some point we won't be exporting coal anymore, just for the fact that we are consuming it locally all the time. And then hopefully the cement is going to make us a little bit more profit. Maybe this area is deserving of either a technical service to let the vehicles run faster, or its own police station. I think a technical service is probably going to help, because it's also going to give a benefit to our buses. So we'll set up a technical service in this area, so that it may clear the roads to the villages. Distribution office also set up. We need... I think we only need one oil tanker. We need one dry bulk should be enough. We're gonna go for the MZ504, as we do. And then gravel. 2 dump trucks, at least, I think. Based on total capacity, we were going for the ZIL 133 before. But the capacity kinda... I do like that it's a short truck though. Sure, we'll stick with it. Get 2 of them. And then your tasks are going to be getting bitumen from the bitumen storage. Moving it in here. Getting gravel from up here. Moving it into this storage. Picking up cement. That's quite the distance, but it'll be fine. Dropping off into this storage. And that should be it, I think. We have bitumen and gravel for the asphalt plant. We have gravel, cement, and water for the concrete plant. Then we only need the construction offices to deal with the transportation of the materials to the sites, and we should be fine. Okay, there's not a lot of workers in here right now, and I'm a little bit worried. Why is there so few workers in this building? work here, then go to the bus stop. Please, someone. Kindergarten is also not... Oh my god. Did me really undersigning everything cause this to go haywire? You handle the kindergarten, you handle the shopping center, and we're all gonna be happy again after. Deal? There's so many shoppers. And we're out of money. Come on, more sellers. Okay, that's looking better. This isn't yet, but hopefully with the people working in the kindergarten it will be. We'll also add the shopping center to you. Oh, there's so many people in here. Okay, it filled up this food storage completely now. Okay, I am sure you're gonna figure things out. Hopefully. Iron mine, still no workers walking up here. Population seems to be mostly holding. We're below 6,000 people again. Happiness complaints are cropping up everywhere. Okay, this looks more reasonable. Kindergarten fully staffed. Small shopping center reasonably staffed. Okay. What about the shopping centers in other areas? Okay, you don't have any problems. Back up above 6,000. It's trying to hold. Okay, we have 800 children, so 0 to 6 year old. 6 years and younger. Let's check on the loyalty on our citizens wherever they're complaining. That one I don't care about you that much. Like, you just exist as a, I don't know, as a building for logging, and that's it. You got a statue, you got a Soviet symbol. I don't know what more you want. Except for kindergarten, pub and electronics. And sport. Don't know what you want. Let's check the bus route. We have an average lap time of 630 seconds, so we would need 11 buses to deal with this. We have 10 and one was in the depot. I'm not gonna add another bus, but I might upgrade those buses to better ones soon, so they can drive faster. I could run a single bus from Vavkavich to Kribosia, back and forth, force unloading everyone into Kribosia, and then have the larger bus route between Kribosia and Volsanedeni. Okay, you're still complaining about quarried stone. But we do have 3 quarries now. So this transportation... Oh no, you're not complaining, it's just that we have... I clicked you when you had a little bit of a shortage. We're still making enough gravel. It's fine. This is running well. Should be fine. Okay, I might repay one of the loans soon. Let's do that. Missing gravel. Sure. I'm not going to import gravel, but I might stop the exports completely. Let's stop exporting coal and gravel. We have bricks and cement as an export material. I hope it's going to be profitable. Oil is like not giving us any money anymore at all. But on the plus side, fuel price still below 200. They can't raise the fuel price with that much oil being exported, which is nice. It's just gonna stay cheap forever. The fuel price is even dropping in US currency. We're just oversupplying the market with like our tiny, well, not tiny, but small to medium-sized oil field that we found. It's nice. Usually the fuel price is a problem for me, but if I can solve that with a single oil field, then this republic is not doomed. Iron storage. This area seems like almost complete. Still waiting on water. Gravel, bitumen. Bitumen is present. Gravel is present. Okay, we have an asphalt plant. And concrete is just waiting on the water pumps. Asphalt from here. Concrete will assign soon. We'll also copy the sources over to you. The other construction offices are probably okay to pick that stuff up from the border. But no, then again, I want to make my own and reduce imports. So at least our maintenance offices need to be picking stuff up from here. Concrete is not available yet, but it will be soon. And I think I don't have a customs house except for mechanical and electronic components, but those things we don't produce ourselves anyway. I could pick that up from the warehouse. So we do run only larger imports. I don't know. But copy the settings to that maintenance office as well. That was not the maintenance office. That one is the maintenance office. That one is just foreign workers. And workers need to be picked up here. I did not like that. Let's remove all sources again and just assign the worker source. There we go. Loyalty seems low. In will send it any. Oh, because reconstruction is in progress during winter. Well, it's almost done. The resources are present. I assume our reconstruction office might have trouble finding workers right now. No, it shouldn't. It's reconstructing a pump check instead. Increase the priority of the flat, please. We don't want people waiting through winter while their flat is in need of some repairs. Might have to set up another village for more gravel in the near future. No resources, quarried stone. Where are the trucks? Repairing. Okay, they're being repaired, sure. And one is back. It went with its full storage to the repair site. That's gonna be annoying for the repairman. We can also transport quarried stone directly into the office, but it doesn't really work that well. It'll only send a truck, and then it gets used up, and then it sends another truck. Maybe if I set it up to keep it full completely. It'll send the occasional truck over. No, we're not going to do that. We have our dedicated trucks for that task. They are handling that most of the time. Game always scaring me with stopping heating production. These small towns should be fine. Stop telling me when the heating production stops, even during winter. I assume it's just 4 people leaving at the same time and then being replaced by 4 other people working there. There shouldn't be any issues. We need gravel here. Make more gravel. Is that train on its way now? Probably could be. Kribosia train aggregate loading 50%. All the trains might be busy. Yes, they are. Wait. You didn't load anything. That's worrying. Oh, because we don't have electricity. Oh, God, so many mouse clicks. Gotta take out a loan. It's getting a little bit dangerous with the loans. But that explains why it didn't load any coal. Why are we losing that much money right now? What are we still building that's using money? Except a ginormous rail track. I hope we get this iron mine up soon. Get some workers here. population back up to 6,100. Don't have the research back. Need to grow the area up a little bit more, and then they could start finishing all the constructions here. We might have to set up another gravel town if I want more cement, but I don't really want to overproduce cement just for export, I don't think. Because we'll still have the same amount of gravel and coal, it's just going to go through the process of being turned into cement before export. And in the process we'll have some extra cement for our republic to run in a concrete plant. And then maybe someone can walk in here to actually work. But yeah, that one is set up, so any future concrete comes from here. And our 2 construction offices are also done. One for concrete, one for asphalt, and well, general dump trucks, also for gravel. So concrete mixers, only concrete. The dump trucks to the asphalt plant, and the gravel source over here. And then we need to supply them with vehicles. It's not going to be a lot because I'm out of money, but I want at least some of them. So it feels like we built something that is working. Oh, we have an MZ503 dumper. So we could use that one instead of the ZIL. No, that one's too slow. Gonna stick with that one. Almavari. These buildings seem very empty, but average lifespan is back up to 85. I don't know what's going on in this area. I couldn't tell you. Maybe it's pollution related. Once we have the technical university, maybe the pollution monitoring station should be one of the first researches to do, so we can take appropriate measures. Gotta import a lot of steel to get that construction finalized. And then some more mechanical components after. Alright, let me preemptively take out a large loan. Like 750, and repay one of these. I hope the iron mine does its thing. I hope we get enough people to run it. So far we haven't. The buildings are holding / slightly filling up slowly. 12 workers. Making a lot of cement. Almost ready for an export. We need 690 tons. So, cement plant is working. And I wonder if it will be profitable. I guess we can check and see how much the cement is worth. We have 430 tons, 550 apparently in the area. So 44,000 for all of it, so this is about 30,000 in rubles. Not sure if that's worth it. The maintenance of the cement plant and so on could all be a little bit too expensive. So we're not exporting coal anymore. I've decided on that. Might be not the right choice, I don't know. But coal feels like we will always need, and I'd rather have it available than being unprepared at some point. Coal price is quite low. We could let it like increase the price a little bit and then export some. But yeah, also we don't need that much coal for the cement plant. Only 30 tons per day. We'll set up a route here to make it easier for the cement trucks to get to the silo, so it's easier for them to load. I will make this a gravel road as well, so the police cars can use it if they want to. Technical service has been built. 1 kilometer will be enough. That will take care of all of the asphalt roads. No mud roads, gravel sometimes, mostly asphalt. And 2 snowplows should be enough, I think, especially because we can't afford much more. Our waste train is almost full. And we have 2 containers full of hazardous waste ready to be picked up, so it's probably going to load those once it comes back. And then the setting wait until loaded is going to be not that great. Population over here is also decreasing somewhat. I guess they're moving into better building options. Let's check the available free flats. Brospin is almost completely full. We have like 50 more flats free. Zezhov, pretty empty looking. Volkanedeni, we emptied out these 2 buildings for migrating into Basalia, but these ones are also not looking too hot. This one's looking okay, this one's only 1 building. This one's pretty empty, we emptied out 1 building for migration as well. But yeah, they seem to be having issues where pollution becomes maybe too much and then everyone dies and then people start moving in again. I don't know. Or they've just moved to Brospin. Could also be that. Right, you're complaining about loyalty. I think it's time to put some more monuments in the area here. Just some statues. Could also put the statue here. But that would cut off that exit, I guess. Range 70 meters. It probably covers that building. I don't know. I don't know if it needs to go to the center or I'll build it here. That should cover both of them equally. Not enough gravel again. Kennedy, loyalty. Vavkovich, loyalty. I wonder if it's university education related. The only complaint they have is like one worker can't work because of kindergarten, but there's a kindergarten right there. They have no complaints, but their loyalty is still low, so it must be monuments, I guess. So Salis, low happiness, 50%. Everyone's around 50 now. Probably also some statues here. Double up on the monuments, I guess. Looks like we had a gravel delivery, so more cement is being made. And we're soon ready for an export. But I don't know. It's probably going to make a profit, but it doesn't feel like it. Maybe because it takes that long. Exporting coal directly just feels like quick. And we're not using mostly coal in that, so yeah, our coal exports could continue. But I will let the coal storage run full, in the hopes that the pollution in this area will become manageable because of that. And when the storages are full, production will only happen if necessary. Thus, pollution should be less of an issue. That's my logic. Oh, we have people up here now. That means some of them walked up here. I assume those came by bus. Yes, there's a few workers inside the bus stop now. We will assign the bus stop directly to the iron mine and to the fire station once we have a fire truck. We'll probably also bring fuel up here. Seems reasonable for the fire truck to have fuel up there. It's a little bit far away. I don't know if the supply of workers is going to be consistent to run the fire truck. Actually, I will move the fire truck down here. Into this fire station for now. Until we have everything set up and the amount of people up here is more consistent. So, we'll finish the construction of the iron mine. Let this area run. And then before next winter we can move the fire truck up there to handle fire safety. This is just going to take a while. Could also get the foreign workers here, I guess, to speed it along. This takes so long. Foreign workers, please come here to assist. And then let's check if we have any extra workers from here that can help. From Brospin. They're already assigned, so the single bus is picking up workers and carrying them here all the time. Should I assign the maintenance office as well? Yes. But low priority. So it does maintenance before it sends workers over here. Concrete plant is still complaining about not being producing. We haven't finished that yet. That would help. Just a gravel delivery and a bulldozer or excavator. And people should be able to walk here to work this area. The asphalt plant is already operational, so at least that is working. Did I move the other plants over as well? The asphalt? Not you, maintenance. Brospin. Yeah. There's our concrete mixers. They definitely need to be moved over to pick it up. Actually, no. All of them are just gonna be relocated into the concrete mixer construction office over here. We have the road cranes, we have some excavators, and we have dump trucks somewhere. Maybe we don't have dump trucks anywhere. What? Oh, there's one. CO dump trucks. Oh yeah, we have dump trucks over here. So, you will keep your source of gravel, but asphalt will be picked up from over here. Even though it's quite far away, you will have to make that trip. With the low fuel price, this should be okay for us. We're still importing bitumen. That's also costing us a little bit. Each import. Increase priority. I want this done. I want concrete to be available. There might be maintenance tasks that require concrete. We need to finish this. Finally. Could also relocate all the dump trucks over here, I guess. But we do have a gravel source on this area. And then it prevents them from picking up the gravel near Brospin, which could cause the rail line to have to move gravel. I don't know. This is a small distribution office. I guess I could also tell you to never use asphalt. But I think it's fine. The more construction offices, the merrier. Yes, we are working on the monuments. We're getting there. Your loyalty is of our utmost concern. I really want my radio station back. Building monuments everywhere is not my kind of thing. Up to 6,250 people, so population does increase. Birth rate, last month 200. This month already 167. Not looking too shabby. Even people in Wulsan and Deni are struggling with loyalty now for some reason, and I don't know why. I'm definitely not going to put up more monuments in this area. Happiness is okay, close to 80. These ones are a little bit lower, but still 70. Police is doing okay. Police in this area, also doing okay. Waiting on concrete to build the iron export loading station. Footpath has been created and now our concrete mixers are finally busy. Very nice. Okay, that'll help us finish this building. The iron mine at 2,000 workdays left. Also almost done, but it's gonna take a while. However, any excess worker in Dubasaya that can't find work is going to help construct the iron mine. So we just need to bring more workers here and make them happy. But for now, I'm going to take a break. We've built Dubasaya. We've almost finished the iron mine area. We've finished Mormosk and we're making cement. Almost ready for an export. Money isn't looking great, but since most construction tasks are now done, I think it's time to recover a little bit, since my assumption is that the steel price is at an all-time high, and it is. So my hope is that once the iron mine comes up, we can drive down the price of steel to where it once was, and then we can start construction again. But right now we have to sit tight, plan out a new village/town, and that one's probably going to be over here, a food factory, and reduce our needs on import for food. We do make enough crops, I'm pretty sure, and we can draw some of them over to produce the food for us. Anyway, as I said, thank you very much for watching. Have a good Friday afternoon, Friday evening, wherever you are. Have a good start to your weekend. Take care, all the best, and maybe I'll see you next time.